Hello guys, today in this video we are going to learn the types of questions that are presented in the TOEFL IBT test. Okay, so let's start with the first one, the vocabulary question. In this type of question we have most of the times this order. The word or phrase is closest in meaning to, so we are going to find the meaning of any word. Okay, for example, in this passage we have the word methods in the passage is closest in meaning to. Okay, so we are going to look for the meaning of this word. So we have in the passage in this we have highlighted methods. Okay, so then we are going to read the sentence that is which this word is included in, and then we are going to differentiate what is the meaning of that word between those multiple choice. Okay, next one, we have the referent questions. The word in the passage refers to. Okay, for example, we have the phrase this problem in the passage refers to. We are going to look for this problem, okay, for those words in the passage. Okay, so we have highlighted in the passage, and then we are going to know what is the referent to which it refers to. Okay, the next one is paraphrasing question. Okay, so you are going to paraphrase. The most common order is which of the sentences below best expresses the essential information. Okay, so best expresses the essential information. For example, we have, based on the information in paragraph 1, which of the following best explains the term wine farms? So we are going to read the paragraph 1, and then we are going to know or answer between these multiple choice. We are going to choose the correct one, that using the paraphrasing method in order to know the best answer. Okay, the fourth type of question is the sentence insertion question. Where would this sentence best fit? Okay, so you are going to have a sentence, you are given a sentence, okay, and you have in a paragraph some possible spaces where it could be fit. Okay, click on a square to add this sentence in the passage. Okay, so those are the squares or the spaces, the empty slots where you are going to insert the sentence given. For example, look at the 4 squares that indicate where the following sentence can be added to the passage. Okay, so this sentence which is in bold, you are given like an extra sentence, but you are going to recognize where of those 4 black squares you are going to insert that sentence. Okay, so you have after open, after entrances, after light, and after found. Okay, so you are going to read the sentence given and the possible options where it could be best fit. Okay, the next questions is going to explain my class. Thank you.
Hi everybody, thanks Roberto. We are going to continue with the TOEFL IBT question that we can find there, and how to recognize the type of question that we are going to have in the test. In this case, we are going to continue with factual information questions. Well, there are some clues that we can find in the question. For example, the sentences always is going to start with according to paragraph X, it is stated in paragraph X, it is indicated in paragraph X, or something similar. So here we have some example. In this case, we have the reading text in the right side and the question in the left side. So you can see the question starts saying, according to paragraph 4, why do some scholars believe that the paintings were related to hunting? So these words, according to paragraph 4, is the clue that we can see, and we are going to notice that is a factual information question that we have in this part of the reading test. So next type of question is negative factual information. In this case, we also have some clues that is the words not true. In this case, is according to the passage, which is the following is not true, or we can say also, we can see, sorry, all of the following are mentioned except the word not true, and the word except is our clue in order to notice that it's a negative factual information. Something that they have in common, factual information questions and negative factual information question, is that all the information is on the text. It's not something that you have to infer or something that you have to suppose or imply. No, the information is already there, so you don't have to guess anything. Here is an example for a negative factual information. According to paragraph 2, all of the following are true of East African gazelle except. So this word always is going to be in capital letters. Not true and except, you can see that is in capital letters. So you have to notice that 3 answers are correct. In this case, are information that you can find in the text, and the last one that is going to be correct for answer this kind of question is not in the text. The next kind of question is rhetorical purpose questions. Well, in this kind of question, we have some clues also. That is, why does the author? What is the function of? Or the author mentions X in order to. So here you have to notice the letter, the word why, that can help you. That is going to be the purpose of why the author is mentioning something, or what is the function of this part of the paragraph, something similar. But something that you have to focus on is in the third part, in the third sentence that I am showing you, because I had previously some problems. The author mentioned X. So if you read just the author mentions X, you can think that is a factual information question. But if you notice, you have in order to. So this in order to means that it's a rhetorical purpose, because it's not something that is in the text, but you can notice from the text what is the purpose that the author mentions something in this question. For example, why does the author mention secret ceremonies? The question word why is showing us that is a rhetorical purpose question. So these 4 options that we have in this question is not having the real information that you can find in the text. So you have to suppose, or you have to think or imply why the author is mentioning this sentence or this part that is highlighted in the text. Next type of question is summary chart. Well, it's easy to notice what kind of question is this, because always you can see that this question starts with an introductory sentence for a brief summary of the passage is provided below. Complete the summary by selecting 3 answer choices that express the most important ideas in the passage. The word summary, complete the summary, is that the word that you had to notice in order to know that is a summary chart type of question. Here we have the example. As you can see in the direction, you can read that is an introductory sentence for a brief summary. The passage is provided below. Complete the summary, selecting 3 answer choices. It's important to know that if you answer correctly the 3 of them, you are going to have just 2 points. But if you answer just 2 questions, you are going to have 1 point. But if you answer just 1, you are going to have 0 points. And the last one, schematic table. The schematic table and summary chart are very similar because you can find information in the same way. So the difference is how you are going to organize your answers. So in this case, you are going to see the direction, that is, complete the table below to summarize information about X in the passage. Match the appropriate statement to X. Here is the example. Select the appropriate phrases from the answer choices and match them to the category to which they relate. 2 of the answer choices will not be used. The question is worth 4 points. So in this case, as you can see, it's the same as the summary chart. The difference is that in summary chart you just have to choose ideas or choose sentences or a statement in order to fit them with the statement that you receive in the question. So in this case, you have 2 statements: flows in the Milankovitch cycles theory and flows in the Mueller and McDonald theory. So you have to choose between the answer choices that you have in the left side. You have to match them with the 2 options that you have in the right side. So thank you for watching us. Thank you for your attention. I hope that this tutorial will help you to answer the reading question that we can find in the TOEFL IBT test. Okay, thank you so much. Have a good night.